Dusty May's huge rise up the head coaching ranks over the past few years that now sees him as the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks has been nothing short of meteoric. So that makes me think, what have been some of the quickest head coaching rises to the NBA that we have seen? We'll start off with Brad Stevens. Took Butler from the Horizon League to back-to-back NCAA championship game appearances. Was one Gordon Hayward bounce away from potentially beating Duke. Took Butler from the Horizon League to the A-10. And then at just 36 years old, he was hired from Butler to become the Boston Celtics head coach. In a matter of months, he went from playing Youngstown State to LeBron James. Staying with the Celtics theme, we'll talk about their current head coach, Joe Mazzulla. He was the head coach at Fairmont State, a Division II school in West Virginia from 2017 to 2019, before being hired by the Celtics as an assistant, and then, of course, getting quickly promoted up to head coach. In a 3-year stretch, he went from coaching Division II basketball to the Boston Celtics. But the quickest head coaching rise has to be current Lakers head coach J.J. Redick, who literally had no coaching experience above a volunteer role for his 9-year-old son's basketball team, was literally hosting a podcast with LeBron James, and then went from podcast host to Lakers head coach in a matter of weeks. And that now brings us to Dusty May, who literally 2 years ago was the head coach at Florida Atlantic, and now is presumably going to be the next head coach of the Dallas Mavericks. Of course, May's initial claim to fame was the 2023 Florida Atlantic Cinderella run all the way to the Final Four, but many forget that back in the first round, they were a Nick Boyd missed layup away from losing in the round of 64 against Memphis, and this whole entire snowball effect could have been taken away. A few other stats. Dusty May is the second head coach to jump from a national championship college basketball team all the way up to the NBA ranks in a matter of one season. Larry Brown went from Kansas to the Spurs. May now, of course, goes from Michigan to the Mavericks. And finally, good luck to Dusty May. Over the last 30 seasons, head coaches that have jumped from college to the NBA have not been very successful for the most part. Besides Billy Donovan and Brad Stevens, this number of names have struggled in the NBA, but we'll see if Dusty May can turn the Mavericks around. He has the talent with Cooper Flagg, Kyrie Irving, etc. We'll see what he does in Dallas.